Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Nonstop Talking with your girl here, Vivian Liu. Today I wanted to film a series wrap-up, so I was looking through my completed book series list and I stumbled upon a younger Vivian's favorite and wanted to discuss it today. So this video is series wrap-up 10 for Gallagher Girls by Ali Carter. Ali Carter is probably one of my favorite MG/YA authors. Gallagher Girls is definitely my favorite series of hers. It spans from 2006 to 2013, and then in 2018 there was like a additional prequel of sorts. I remember back in high school just walking around my local library's YA section and seeing the title, I'll tell you I love you but then I'll have to kill you. And I was already like a romance novel fanatic at that time, and I saw that cover and I was like, oh, that looks like a really fun YA contemporary romance novel. Actually, it's not romance, but it is super duper fun. I ended up loving it anyways, even though it really wasn't, like, the series as a whole isn't like super duper romance heavy, but there is romance in it. But at that time I actually didn't finish the series, and it wasn't until later on in 2017 I decided to do a complete reread and just rereading it in its entirety. So I haven't read it too long ago, I would say. Yeah, it's 2017, almost 2020, kind of long-ish. After I reread it and completed it, I recommended it to my younger cousin, and she wasn't feeling the first book. And then I recommended it to my friend who fell into a reading slump and decided to just return the books to me. So I've been a failure at promoting this book series. So that's why I decided, you know what, let me try to promote it here on my channel. I think it'd be super awesome if Netflix could turn this into a TV show. I think it has a great premise and it already has the layout to become a show. So first, let me tell you what I guess the series is about. It's been a while, and I know I usually review or talk about each book when I do series wrap up, but I'm just scared that I don't have the ability to properly review each book or talk about each book. So I'm just going to simplify this and read the Goodreads synopsis for the first book in the series. So let me read it to you. Cami Morgan is a student at the Gallagher Girl Academy for Exceptional Young Women, a fairly typical all-girls school that is, if every school taught advanced martial arts and PE and the latest in chemical warfare and science, and students received extra credit for breaking CIA codes in computer class. The Gallagher Academy might claim to be a school for geniuses, but it's really a school for spies. Even though Cami is fluent in 14 languages and capable of killing a man in 7 different ways, she has no idea what to do when she meets an ordinary boy who thinks she's an ordinary girl. Sure, she can tap his phone, hack his computer, or track him through town with the skill of a real pavement artist. But can she maneuver why did I stumble? A relationship with someone who can never know the truth about her? Cami Morgan may be an elite spy in training, but in her sophomore year, she's on her most dangerous mission, falling in love. Okay, I stumbled a little bit here and there, but honestly, that was actually a pretty good synopsis. If you think too deep into it, there's a little stuff that is creepy, stalkerish kind of, but overall I was like, oh, that's actually a good solid synopsis. It makes the book sound like fun. No wonder why high school Vivian picked it up. So I did write a brief thoughts on this entire series. So obviously it's set in an all-girls spy school, so there's espionage, there's action, there's female empowerment, friendship, mysterious family history, first love, and just the theme of growing up. Oh, and boarding school hijinks. So I think it has all these great things in this awesome book series, and I highly recommend. As the series progresses, it does become a little bit darker, a little bit more hard-hitting, but it doesn't lean in that direction. It does stay on the lighter, heartwarming and more accessible side. So it's not really dark. It does like fade to the dark or fade to the black. So it stays friendly. And that kind of wraps up how I feel about the series in like a broad general sense. Next we move on to table time. Oh boy, this was when starting to use Goodreads, Vivian felt forced to rate things from a straight 1 to 5 scale. I'm definitely a think inside the box kind of girl. Whether that's a good thing or bad thing is up for discussion. Anyways, my rating system now is a way better representation of me and my reading style. My average for this series is 3.9, but I don't feel as if it's right. The Goodreads average is 4.134, which is pretty good. In total, there are 6 books and 4 extras. I feel like I gave the prequel, The Spies That Bind, 5 out of 5 simply because it was bonus material I didn't expect after so long. I love seeing that the Goodreads ratings kind of improve and then stay consistently in the 4s. I do think the series gets better and is very entertaining. I wasn't the biggest fan of the conclusion. I still had a lot of questions, but overall I love the series and people love this series. I used to follow a Gallagher Girls Instagram account. By the way, I love the titles too. I thought they were really clever at the time. Oh, and I know I usually have a column for prices, but there are too many versions and I decided to just delete that section. Moving on, cover time. In June 2016, in honor of the first book's 10th birthday, the entire series got new covers, and I think each one has new epilogues. I have never read these new epilogues, and I honestly don't like these covers. I like the look of the original covers. Maybe I'm too loyal. This new one still follows the original look of schoolgirl and plaid, but there's just something too cartoon about it that I didn't feel fit my image of the story. Next, this is the UK paperback collection. These are cute. I like them enough. I feel like Out of Sight, Out of Time is a great pose to show off a watch and could totally fit Bookstagram aesthetics. That might be my favorite. Honestly, I did buy this box set, but it's because of the adorable spines. I love seeing the spines on my shelf. Firstly, why do book series nowadays no longer have numbers? So I appreciate the colorful numbers and the heart in Allie Carter's name. These are all nice little touches. In conclusion, great spines. Lastly, these are the original US covers. I have them in hardback and my favorite is Only the Good Spy Young. The light pink is nice. I like it. Seeing them now, I'll admit that they are a little cheesy. However, high school Vivian loved them. Cutting out letters from bright and colorful teen magazines to make posters and cards were definitely a thing. What can I say? I love a nice plaid pleated skirt even to this day. If you have read this book series, let me know your thoughts below. Also, I would really want to see this be made into a show. Hey, that rhymed. Outro time. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in my next video whenever that is. Bye.